Hi guys, it's me Jasmine again in my studio. I thought I would finally make that Q&A video that I've said for like years that I was gonna make. I just didn't have like the proper equipment and stuff, so I thought I'd make it now because I'm just gonna try to film it on my iPad that I got for Christmas last year. So let's see how this goes. So I guess I will start with some questions that I got from Twitter. I'll try to say people's names if I can pronounce it and do that right. Some of them I might not if I think I can't do it, but I just gotta find the post. See, this first one, I'm not gonna be able to say their name. It's Latex Kalintar from Twitter. They say, who or what inspired you to get into latex? So when I first started dating my husband, I don't remember how long it was into the relationship that he told me like about latex and stuff. I've always known about like cat suits and stuff, but not the latex material itself. So he told me about it, and he showed me, I think the first website he showed me was Latex, because that's where I got my black leotard from. But my first cat suit was a red one, which I actually have in the mail. I'm supposed to get it. If you've seen my last video, watch that video because it's pretty funny, my reaction. I still can't believe it was actually not red, but anyway. Yeah, my first one was a red cat suit, and it was my husband who introduced me to it, and he's been into like the fetish scene for like a while now and stuff. So yeah, it was him. So you guys can like thank him for taking all my photos and all my videos, except for stuff like this because I'm doing it myself. And I think it's LTX Rob. He says, hi, I notice a lot of your work, the octopus is present. Can you explain your interest in this creature, and when will the tattoo see more work? So I have a tattoo on my left side, if some of you don't know that. I love the ocean, and I actually wanted to be a marine biologist when I was growing up. And I want to be a shark photographer and swim with sharks. And sharks and octopus are like my two favorite animals in the entire world. As I grow older, my love for octopus kind of just blossomed. So I've been making lots of like sculptures and stuff. Like I can actually show you some if I can get it in frame. But here's a little octopus. I don't know if it's in frame or not. Yeah, and I don't have a set time there's no set time yet for the to finish it, because I unexpectedly had to spend the money because I needed it for like bills and stuff that I had saved for to finish the tattoo because I was off work for 2 months. So there's no like set in stone for that yet, unfortunately, but when that's finished I want to get like a lot more ocean stuff on this half of my body as well, so that I'm looking forward to that like a lot. Okay, next. Graham Montgomery from Twitter says, what outfits do you dress up in that are not latex? I'm not entirely sure like what you, like my everyday clothing like this. I'm not entirely sure like what you mean by that outfits I dress up in. I don't really dress up all that much, really. I'm kind of just like average. I wear black leggings half the time and just a regular shirt because half the time I'm at work anyway, so I just wear what I need to wear to work. Pert says, first off, congrats on your Celine cosplay. It was really awesome and I'm glad it turned out great. So my question for you today is that, do you have any upcoming cosplay projects in your horizon? If so, what will it end up being? One thing I've always wanted to do is I want to get a bee cosplay done in a latex suit. I want to be like a wasp or a bumblebee with like a big giant fat bumblebee latex butt with a big stinger on it and like the big antennas and stuff. It's gonna cost a lot of money to get made, and I don't really know who could make it, but it's something I've like always wanted to do. But like cosplaying like actual people, there's nothing really in the works right now. But there is like, I really want to do Nightcrawler also. I want to do like a female version of Nightcrawler. And I seen a place that was selling a latex suit like his. So that's definitely on my list too. Head Slave says, what are you looking forward to? And what is something you've taught someone recently and something you've learned recently? What am I looking forward to? For the world to go back to normal, if it's going to, because it like affected me this year more than last year a lot, and I'm a lot better now. Like, I'm better now, but we're going back into a lockdown again starting tomorrow. Yippee. But I'm looking forward for this pandemic to settle down, and I want all of our lives to just kind of like go back to normal, you know? So, and what is something you've taught someone recently and something you've learned recently? Something I've learned recently is that I needed to take more time for myself and reflect on how I treat myself. And because I've actually been talking to like a counselor and stuff recently, and to get over like stuff I've been going through, and it's, you need to take time for yourself. Like, that's like a for sure thing. It's definitely something that's helped me. And something I've taught somebody, I'm not too sure. I don't know. I can't think of anything like off the top of my head. Cal from Twitter says, how many hours can you wear the suit until it becomes uncomfortable? That depends on where it's made from. Sorry, one second, I need to drink. That question, it depends where you're buying your cat suit from, or any latex in general. Like my first stuff, I think it was the first suit. I'll just actually go with the blue suit. The blue suit that I used for my Susan Storm cosplay, I got that from Latex Catfish. When I wear it for long periods of time, the arms start hurting like really bad right here, but everywhere else is fine. But when I wear my suits that I buy from now, the person is Magic Latex, I could wear them for hours and not feel a thing. So it really depends on where you're getting it from. This name is French, I think, so I can't pronounce it. And they say, hello, excuse me, but I don't speak English well. Let's start by congratulating you on your shares. How long has your passion for latex been? It's been 7 years. It's been since I've been with my husband. That's been 7 years. As I said before, it's all thanks to him. And is it always your husband who takes your photos? Yes, it is. He takes all my photos and my videos. Cal again says, do you like to wear any other outfits other than catsuit? I realize that when I buy my latex, I automatically just go for catsuits, and I'm really trying hard not to. I actually just purchased a jacket, thanks to everybody who has also purchased my prints to help me pay for this jacket, because I would have been able to do that without you guys. So I'm still looking for suitable envelopes for those prints, and I still have to do my drawings for like the little extra goodies. I have 1 or 2 prints left if anybody is available who wants it and who wants to purchase it. But yeah, I want to get like skirts and stuff and jackets and more pants and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know why I always go for catsuits. I just really love catsuits. I want every color of catsuit with every matching boot color, every glove color, head to toe, hood and all. Kink Explorer 78 says, what was it like taking your first steps out in public dressed in latex? Nerve-wracking, because I have really bad social anxiety. I jump to the worst conclusion possible in any situation, so I honestly thought that everybody was just going to call me a slut and whatnot and out in public. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure one day it's going to. But I've actually been able to go out in public a lot more nowadays with less fear, I guess, because it's like the more you do it, the more you get used to it. Like, I had my fantastic rubber suit and I was wearing giant silicone breasts with them, and it was great. I loved it. I got bad looks from people, and I even had a girl like filming me and trying to make it like nonchalant. It was great. It was funny. I don't care if people film me, it's whatever. But there was people who you can tell they were disgusted, but you have to learn to not care. And the last question on Twitter is, did you have bad comments in public? I've never had anybody walk up to me once before and say, you look gross, or what the hell are you wearing? Nothing negative. I had one girl walk up to me and say that I looked awesome because she knew I was cosplaying somebody, and she said it was awesome. So it's really nice that people actually don't go out of their way sometimes to like say something negative to you, because they shouldn't do that, because there's nothing to gain from doing that kind of stuff. But I already know that one day there's going to be people who say something, but I shouldn't be caring, so I'm not going to care. I also just realized that I said I was going to be in like a latex jacket when I was filming this, and I completely forgot to wear it. I don't really want to get into it right now. Plus, I don't really have that much pijour, and I'm supposed to be getting into my new suit tomorrow, so I want to save it for that. So I do apologize for not being in any latex, but I wear regular clothing too. Somebody said, can I see your tattoo? If you go on my Instagram and see posts, you should be able to see it there, because I know it is there. The shirt is way too high to do that, so unfortunately I can't show it on the video, but it is on my social media. Somebody says, would you consider doing a cosplay of Kadaj? Kadaj is one of my favorite characters from Final Fantasy. I absolutely adore him, and I totally would if I had the suit, because he's like utterly gorgeous. I love him so much. I have a poster of him in my bedroom actually, so I get to see him every night before I go to sleep. Someone said, why latex catsuits more than anything? Or why latex and catsuits? I don't like PVC. I hate leather. Sorry for anybody out there who likes leather, but it's just, I hate it. I don't like leather. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the smell of it. It just really turns me off, and I just don't like it. But latex is just so fragile and shiny, and it makes me feel good, and I don't know, I like it so much better than, like, I just feel like PVC is just like a knockoff of latex. But I was actually just talking to my husband about this, and I want to try things that are PVC that aren't suits, because my problem is the suits. I have a red PVC suit, but I hate it. I don't like it. I just don't like the feel of it. It's not like bendable. Like, I feel like I'm just like a stiff board, and like I can't move or do anything. But I want to try like jackets or even pants. I don't like pants. So it has to be like maybe like accessories like jackets or belts and stuff like that. Maybe even gloves, but it's just latex is just the number one for me. Just like anything else is just bleh. I just don't like it. Eric Kornick from Instagram says, what's your favorite color in latex? I love Galaxy latex. I'm surprised I don't own like anything Galaxy wise. I made a pair of leggings, but they're handmade by me. I always make the waist a little bit too low by accident, so like I don't wear them often because I'm afraid I'll break them. But I love Galaxy. Galaxy latex is awesome. And Yummy Gummy latex makes like glittery latex and stuff, and like latex that like when you move it, it like changes from like green to blue and stuff like that. I want a full cat suit like that. I'm actually talking with the person that makes my suits if I can send them that Yummy Gummy sheeting. If I buy it and just send it to them, if they'll make it for me, because I really want a full glitter cat suit, because I think it would be totally awesome, and I would just like love it and wear it all the time. Just thinking about it now, I'm just like, I die. I just want it like so bad, and that actually kind of hurt my head a little bit. But like, yeah, I can't express it enough. Like, I just want like having a full glitter catsuit, like shining outside. It would just be so awesome. Binary Bandit to you says, okay, so can I ask, are you into anything nerdy? Do you mean like anime? Because I love anime. I love Inuyasha. That's my Nemesis painting that I haven't finished, that it's been forever. I have Miku with me. There's another Nemesis print. Like, I love, if that's what you mean by nerdy, yes, I love it. I love Pokemon. I love Inuyasha. I love Mario. Anime, all the 9 yards. Resident Evil, especially Resident Evil. Like, Wesker, he's my man. Nobody else is. And Draven's Total Customs on Instagram says, how involved is your hubby in your photo shoots? He takes every picture. I'm too nervous, as I said like before, I'm too nervous to take I'm too nervous to go to a photographer and too shy. And I want, like, I'm gonna get my best friends to do it during the summer. I'm gonna go to her house and finally get her to do it, because now that I'm more comfortable with like going out in public and getting my courage to go out in public, I'm gonna like basically force myself to get her to take my pictures and stuff when I get my red suit, because I want to order a red hood and just be a total red rubber doll in public. My husband does like all the videoing and all my pictures, because I'm too shy to like get anybody else to do it, unfortunately. The Latex Gimto Muck, I might be saying that wrong, on Instagram. What is your favorite latex uniform? I'm assuming, I don't know if you mean like military or like nurse or something like that. If you mean it like that way, I do love the nurse uniforms. Like, I love watching Miss Fetalicious and her stuff. It's awesome, because she loves the blue and like the red together. I actually just saw a post of hers like that, and I love it too. It's awesome. I don't own any of it actually, but I love it. But if you mean like just uniform in general, like your favorite thing like to wear or like look at, like I love the full rubber doll look, like the hood, catsuit, corset, boots, no skin showing basically, gloves, all the 9 yards. I love that too. Or Xfilza on Instagram, it says, tell me about the octopus tattoo. What's the meaning and why did you get it? As I said before, I love the ocean. Grims by Molier 30 says, you look amazing no matter what you wear and put on. How did you react when you got your Celine cosplay outfit, and how did it feel when you wore it? Did it make you feel like Celine? Did it make you feel like Celine has returned? I actually had like a follower help me, a few followers helped me like a lot with that cosplay. Like, I almost like legit like started crying, because like I'm just a regular person. I'm nobody like special in the world. I'm not like a celebrity. I literally live in a 2-bedroom apartment in a city that's like going to shit, and I just like showing. I love being a part of like the latex community, even despite never being in like a fetish event or anything like that. I've never met another person who is into like the fetish scene as well, like other than my husband. And I'm just like me, I'm just like a random like person, and when I had these people come forward to me and say, I want to help you and stuff with this kind of stuff, and it made me feel like holy crap, like people want to spend their money on me, and it's I'm really like, you can't even like put it in words, really, like it's so cliche, but I can't put it in words. Like, I'm so thankful, and it made me like super happy, and it was like really, really fun doing that shoot as well. It was a lot of fun. I loved it so much. I didn't like feel like Celine or anything like that, but like even doing that shoot, I walked down like this little trail that was like flooded. Where I wanted to go, like 20 feet from where I wanted to go, was flooded with water. So we had to like do it at the spots that I did do it at, and people were like walking by just looking, and it was a lot of fun. Like, it was great, and I couldn't thank my followers enough that support me, even like on like my page where you have to subscribe and you pay for extra content. Like, and people who just up and say, here, I want to buy you this and stuff. Like, it doesn't happen like too often, but it still happens. And it's just like I said, like, I'm some random girl that just does this stuff because I just enjoy doing it. I don't expect anything in return. I just like putting my stuff out there for everybody to see, and it's just like, it's just awesome. I'm gonna botch this name. Modnadziner? I'm sorry. I can't say that. I can't say this. He says, this is from Instagram. It says, how do you like the rubber neck entry? It's like, because I'm still new, it's hard, but it's not that hard, but it's hard. Like it's more nerve-wracking because I don't want to like rip, I don't want to rip the suit or anything, because you're legit like stretching it, like stretching. Like you should have seen me when I was taking off my fantastic rubber suit. Like I always try to do one arm at a time, but half the time I can't do it. So I have to get my husband to stretch one side. He puts it down here and I stretch the other side, and then we inch it all the way down. Rubber stretches really, really well if you're stretching it properly. But because there's seams and stuff in it, it's hard to not break stuff sometimes. So it's hard, and it's hard taking it off. But the more you do it, like Miss Delicious again, the more you do it, she makes it look so easy. And I even told her that. I was talking to her and I said, like, why do you make this look so easy? And like I'm looking, because she showed me how she does it, and I'm like, because like I'm texting her like, dude, why you make this look like so easy, like it's a regular pair of pants. And she told me too, she gets in it all the time, she knows what she's doing, and I'm still new, so it's hard. Mutuon from Instagram, what was the longest time you were dressed in a latex catsuit? Just a few hours or a whole day? Never been in a catsuit for a whole day. You guys might think this is kind of like depressing, but I think it's only been like 3 hours I've ever been in a catsuit that long. Maybe, I think it's maybe 3 hours. Like it has. I'm not in it for too long, because sometimes, like a lot of times it gets like uncomfortable, because I use like Pijour to get on my stuff, and I find that like after like an hour and a half of wearing it, it's like the Pijour is all like absorbed into my body. So the latex doesn't move properly, it like sticks. So if there's like something bunching up, I can't unbunch it because the lube is gone. A lot of people say try baby powder or talcum powder, I think it's called. I haven't done that yet. I do want to try it. Somebody actually also said to wear tights underneath it, so you don't have to put on any grease. So I'll try that too one day. DJ Quicksilver 740 from Instagram. Thank you for following me forever too, because he's been following me from like the land before time, when I started like forever ago. So this question number 1, do you believe in ghosts? If yes, do you have a short ghost story? I am torn with that kind of stuff. I can't watch paranormal movies or ghost movies or anything like that, because I'm a huge scaredy cat. If I watch like a scary movie like that and I try to go to bed, I can't sleep. I'm a huge baby when it comes to that. I can watch other like horror movies, but when it's like Paranormal Activity, I've seen it like once, I will never watch it ever again. Or Sinister, seen that once, scared me for like 3 months straight. I couldn't sleep, nothing. I don't really have any of my own little ghost stories. He also says, do you have any tattoos that you regret? I have 4 tattoos. I have my octopus, I have a great white shark, I have my Umbrella Corporation symbol tattoo from Resident Evil, and I have Bowser from Mario. I don't regret any of them, but my shark isn't finished. That one I would actually probably regret, because I regret who started it. I wish a different artist started it so I could get them to finish it, because I can't get the same artist to finish it, so that's probably what I regret. 6'5" TC1 from Instagram says, my question is, does your mirror hug you every morning because of your amazing beauty? No. But I'm learning to hug myself, because you should do that, and you should like love yourself. Lorne Jamesic, or Lauren Jamesy, if you say it that way, says, where are you living? I don't make it a habit of telling random strangers where I live. I live in Canada, I can tell you that, but I'm not telling you like where I live. Sorry. Fetish Teaser says, done any latex shootings with any other ladies? That would be super. Like I said before with like the photographers, I'm too shy, and I know nobody too around me that's into latex, but like the main thing is I'm too shy. And like I was friends before with somebody on Instagram, and we became like pretty good friends, and as soon as she started getting like popular online and stuff, she just stopped talking to me. So it's hard for me too to make friends and stuff because like I'm always afraid to lose them. I'm afraid to lose them, or I'm afraid to be judged and all that stupid stuff. But like, yeah, I made a friend before, and as soon as she like got a good following on Instagram, she just completely blocked me and stopped talking to me, and yeah, that's that. Gilo Q, sorry for botching these names, says, do you think the main difficult by wearing a cat suit is to be able to pee? It's super easy. There's a crotch zipper half the time on my suits, so you just unzip and do the dirty deed. He says also, how do you feel when you're wearing a hood? I love the look of them on me and everybody else, but I just don't like the feeling. I don't like things on my face. I actually even like when I wash my face, I hate the fact I have to get it wet and put soap on it. I just don't like it. I love wearing makeup, but that's like however long. But like keeping something on my face that I can feel, I just don't like it. He also asked me what language do I want to learn. Because I love anime and all that, and I want to go to Japan, I want to go to Tokyo, I want to learn Japanese. I would love to be able to watch, excuse me, burping because of my drink. There's pop in it. I want to learn Japanese and stuff too, because I would love to watch anime without reading it, because I prefer like the Japanese anime and listening to it in Japanese and reading the subtitles, because it just, I don't know, it just seems better. But I just hate reading it as I'm watching the anime as well. Vanilla Thunder 22 says they have 3 questions. How was the feeling of walking through public in your outfits? I did already say that. It was exhilarating and nervous. How hard is it to actually walk in those massive shoes? You look like you did pretty well. You're probably talking about the Fantastic Rubber video that I made. I think those are like the tallest shoes I have. I never noticed how tall they were until I put them on, because I actually almost tripped. There was like 4 people watching me walk down a set of stairs, and I was holding my husband's hand and he was helping me. And I didn't realize how tall these heels were when I was walking down, and my like foot went like and like sideways. Didn't hurt myself or anything, but it almost fell down the stairs. Everybody knows I suck at walking in heels. Every time I upload a video of me in heels, there's at least 20 people messaging me saying how either I suck at walking in heels, I shouldn't wear them, or I need to learn. I know I need to learn. I need to like just walk around my house in them. It's been how many years and I still don't know how to learn or to walk in them, and I probably never will know how to walk in them. Would you ever do shoots in normal heels if you choose like a skirt or leggings? Leggings? Yeah. I don't see why not. I actually want to do like regular shoots too, but it's just with social media, since it's so latex based, when I upload even like a selfie, I'll lose a whole bunch of followers. It doesn't get enough attention like it should. Well, not that it should, like how everything else gets attention, like wearing latex for like in a picture. A latex picture versus just like a selfie of me, the latex picture gets like way more attention. A latex picture that's a full body picture, a selfie picture in latex, for some reason the selfie always gets a lot more. But I know the algorithm for Instagram is really crap. So a lot of the times the majority of the people that follow me don't even know what I've posted, because they miss it because of Instagram and the way it works now. It's actually happened to a lot of people. Splendor Fetish says, have you been to LA before? It's not so far from Canada. I've never been to LA. I haven't been to too many places actually. I've been in Canada most of basically all of my life. I went to Jamaica for vacation. I have been to Ottawa, but that's still in Canada. I've been to Punta Cana. I regret that. That was the worst vacation ever. There's this neighbor that always revs his bike. That's him revving his bike. I wonder if you can hear it. I don't want to do this when he's doing that. He does this all the time. He does it at like 4 in the morning. Alan K. Carrode says, do you wear latex at home where there are no cameras? Yes. The pictures of like the suit, the blue one last weekend, I was playing League of Legends in that. I just put it on and put the laptop on me and started playing. It's A. Garloschi. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys can hear me still. If you choose where to live and what to do in life, what would be the answer? Somewhere where it probably never snows, but at the same time I like taking pictures of latex and snow, so I would miss that if I lived somewhere where there was no snow. But I good weather all around, and I would definitely want like either my backyard or my front yard to be out to the ocean. I would love the ocean. This guy is motorcycle. Pierre Chad says, when are you and your husband gonna come and visit Ocean City, Maryland? This is my personal invitation to come and visit. You guys will love it. I can't tell you how many messages I get of random people saying, hey, come visit me. If I did that, that would have to be my full-time job. It's kind of weird how people actually say that. Unless you guys mean like there's a fetish event around or something and you didn't want me to go there to meet me. But you don't know how many like emails I get, or not emails, but messages I get of people inviting me to their house. It's kind of creepy, honestly, because like I don't go around asking people. Even when I was single, I wouldn't go around asking people, hey, want to come to my house? Kinky Explorer 78 says, question, what was the first piece of latex that you tried? My red cat suit. I was actually gonna upload a picture of it, because there was like one on my Facebook that was like 7 years ago. But since there's a new red one coming, I kind of just wanted to wait. Lorne James C. again says, do you send naked pictures of yourself? No, I don't send naked pictures. I don't send even regular pictures of myself to people. There was no need. I have a boundary with my followers and my own self plus my marriage. My husband doesn't care that I talk to people, because I talk to so many people. I try to answer everybody's questions and stuff and their messages. But like, whenever like guys send me messages and stuff, or even like pictures of their junk, I literally laugh at it with my husband. I don't send pictures to people. There has to be a boundary, and I respect my marriage, and I don't want anything compromised, and I would never do that in the first place. But no, I don't send naked pictures to people. Jake Villique says, have you been outside your country? Yes, I have. I said before that I was in Jamaica and I went to Punta Cana. Mario Rossi says, have you ever tried scuba diving? When I was in Punta Cana, me and my husband paid extra to it. I don't know if it really counted as scuba diving, but we had like these big space helmets that we had to put on that we could breathe in, but the rest of your body was exposed. And we went like in the ocean and walked on the bottom of the ocean. That was like, it was totally awesome. It was so much fun, considering, like I said before, that vacation sucked balls. But yeah, so I did that. Do you like gas masks? I don't know if you can see them, but I do have 2 there, and then I have a Dr. Plague mask over there, but you can't see that. I bought the plague mask actually to do in shoots, but I just haven't done it yet. But now that I think of it, I could easily do my black cat suit with my black kitty hood with the plague mask. I think I'm gonna do that. So stay tuned for that, because that's actually a good idea. How many languages do you speak? Just the one you hear. Only English. Jason Meeks says, do you do any outdoor activities like ride a mountain bike? I love swimming. Like I said before, like I love the ocean. If I could live in the ocean, I totally would. I wish I lived by the ocean. But I love swimming. I like going for walks too, because I can just play Pokemon Go or whatnot and just think of whatever. But yeah, swimming is like my definite like go-to. Lee Arnfield says, What does your name Fire and Aurora translate to, and how did you come up with calling yourself that? That is an interesting question. I actually thought about it for like a while. I was actually going to change my name on there just to Jasmine Adams, because that's my name. But Jasmine, or Fire and Aurora is also a part of my name. The Fire in is just, it kind of just, I don't know, I was just wanting to mix things with a part of my name, and that's kind of just what I came up with. It's just, I think it took me just like 3 days or something to think about it. There isn't like too much of a meaning behind it besides Aurora actually is a part of my name. What is your favorite hobby? It is painting, drawing, anything creative, taking pictures in latex. I love being creative. If I could do that, being creative as my job, I totally would. I do sell not a lot, but I sell my artwork when I can. Like I do my latex stuff online. I try to make money from that, from like my OnlyFans and whatnot. I do that. I love being creative and putting out content and stuff for people to see, especially like I have like the latex fever right now too, because me and my husband are newly out of debt. Ooh. So now we get to keep like a lot of our money for ourselves, and it's been like 7 years of that, of just paying off money and stuff and not really being able to buy too much stuff. And now it's like I have all these ideas I want to do and stuff, and so there's going to be a lot of exciting things to come in the future because I'm actually able to save up a lot of my money now, and still got lots of bills to pay and whatnot, but I can save up a lot of my own money, and it's a really exciting feeling to be out of debt. Now that I'm like latex this, latex that, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that $500 dress from Latex, all that yummy stuff. Christian Ulster, how do you get in your new white and pink catsuit? I only see a small zipper. That is a neck entry catsuit. You stretch open the neck and you shove your body in slowly and surely, very slowly. And I also wanted to add that a lot of people are confused about the breasts for that suit because I'm not the biggest well-endowed person and I do not have big boobs, and the suit, when I wear the suit, it does. There is a latex bra inside the suit that once you put the suit on, you put the strap for the bra over your head, and then in between the bra and the latex, you put in some silicone breasts, and that makes the breasts. So I got so many messages, and I'm still getting so many messages about that. Those are not my boobies, unfortunately. I wish, but they're not. They're fake boobies. Samuel Griffin, what is your favorite deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? Example, like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Heroes. I don't remember the name of it, but it is like a sand Egyptian deck. There's like sphinxes in it and stuff, and I just remember the abilities were so crazy. I was able to summon like everything from my graveyard or my deck or my hand like every turn, on top of putting up a monster on my field. It was like, when I was a kid, I used to walk to my local card shop and stuff, and I would just go and buy new decks all the time. I love Pegasus's Toon deck, and I can hear that motorcycle again, but I love Pegasus's Toon deck as well. I love Elemental Heroes. I love My Valentine's, Harpy Ladies. There's so many. I love so many decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually still have a whole bunch of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards too. I keep my deck that I made when I was younger on my shelf beside my TV in my bedroom, so I get to see it every day. And for the last question from here, Garrett Elder says, do you play any video games? And if so, what is your favorite ones? I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil is like a big part of my life. It's like my favorite franchise probably out of anything. I love Pokemon, same with that. I love it to death. And same with Mario. I love Legend of Zelda as well, but I think I love Mario like a little. Actually, I don't know, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know which one I love more, Mario or Legend of Zelda. I love Devil May Cry 4. I love the soundtrack for that game. I love the character designs. I love how it's like badass and like heavy metal, hot dudes just slashing away. I love Final Fantasy as well. Like I love RPG games. League of Legends is like my crack. I love League of Legends so much. When I play that game, I get sucked into it, and I've spent lots of money on that game. If anybody wants to play, I will play with you for sure. I probably won't like speak with you right away because, like I said, I'm a nervous person, but I will play with you. I am a great supporter. So if you want to play with me, send me a message on like Twitter or Instagram. Even leave me a message on here if you want and all that. So that's it for now, I guess. Maybe in the future I can do another one of these if people like it. If not, I really hope I don't make this video too long, but it's probably going to be like 15 minutes, maybe even longer. Yeah, so thank you guys for, asking me all these questions, and I hope I answered them to what I hope you liked the answers and stuff, and I hope you liked chilling with me, and I look forward to making more videos and stuff because I'm trying to get easier and used to being in front of the camera and stuff. So yeah, so thanks for sticking with me.